Night of the Living podcast is always ad-free for patrons at patreon.com/NOTLP.
Oh boy, we got a weird theme this month. The eyes have it, not eyeballs, the letter I. And we were all like, what the fuck do you put with that other than I was a teenage werewolf, which we already knew. So we're doing that.
Yep.
And more to come. Turns out there are a lot of movies that start off, I was something or I am something or I do this thing. So it'll be
We're going to be okay.
We're going to be okay.
We're going to have stuff to watch.
Yeah.
There's a couple teenage monster movies, wasn't out there?
There's also, I was a teenage Frankenstein, which has the same doctor as this in it, which is so funny because he just does
Probably
the same fucking thing
movie.
again. Yeah.
There's no I was a teenage bride of Frankenstein.
No, but there's one that it's not in the title, but there's another AIP movie they did. They did like 4 of them, I think, were teenage monster movies. This was the first. They did one that was like Dracula's stepdaughter or some shit like that. I don't remember exactly what it was.
Teenage mummies.
Yeah. Do you remember that SNL with the Twilight? They had
they did Frankenstein instead of vampires.
yeah, they had
that was funny.
it was pretty good.
Bill Hader.
I enjoyed the hell out of that. Patreon, that's how we're still here, guys. Thank you so much. But we have some cool news. By the way, first I just want to say I'm Freddy, that's Amy.
Hi.
There's Andy.
Hey.
Who is fighting a cold. You might hear his halls of medicine sometimes. Because he's trying to get well.
The mentholated hall of medicine.
Yeah.
Andy brought us some leftovers from Thanksgiving because Andy cooks this big meal for his family. It was so nice. Thank you.
He always brings us a plate.
Very thoughtful.
It is very thoughtful.
I was gonna have to stink up my whole house making burgers tonight. I am so relieved I don't have to cook. It's the best gift of all.
They don't know the leftovers from last year.
You bitch.
He called it hanky panky, but it was just mold on bread.
Stanky pankies.
Stanky pankies. Penicillins. Penicillin pennies. But yeah,
Patreon.com/NOTLP.
you get a lot there, and I'm assured by our patrons that we give the best value of pretty much anyone on Patreon because you get all kinds of extra stuff, including this show ad-free, Zoned Out ad-free, Origins, where it's our old episodes with new commentary. You get merch, Topicana. Meetups on Discord, so much stuff. If you want to give the gift of Patreon, they let you do that now. You can go to patreon.com/NOTLP/gift. And you can, if you know someone who would enjoy those things, why not buy them a month or 2 of Patreon membership or whatever you feel like you want to do.
Yeah, bring them to your white elephant.
Yeah. That would be a hilarious white elephant gift for somebody.
Like, I got a subscription to NOTLP.
You're like, what is that?
Somebody who doesn't even like movies.
Still doesn't know what a podcast is.
That would be a really terrible gift.
Yeah.
But if you know someone who would like it, please do it. The new artwork from Dave Scarecrow Oven Harrigan, one of the great artists out there who's done stuff for everybody from like MTV, Nickelodeon, Stone Temple Pilots, Iggy Pop,
Marvel.
He has helped us design a new 20th anniversary logo to celebrate.
It's really cool, too.
It is really cool.
It's way too cool for us.
Yeah. It's in Dave's
But
style, which is what I wanted when I talked to him. Because I when Kelley was always our graphic designer, and when Kelley semi-retired from podcasting, he's becoming an animator right now, guys.
Yes.
Now I was trying to make something, and nothing I could come up with was something I liked, and I really love Dave's style. I always have. It's real cool. I think you're gonna love it.
Yeah. Pretty excited to debut that. When will people be able to see it?
Real soon. He's getting the spec'd out versions of them to me, and then I'll have them, sent up to Patreon.
All right.
Soon,
Very cool.
Before the end of the year. So this will be the new merch, the look for the new merch.
It's very exciting.
Which we give out as thank yous for supporting us on Patreon.
Yeah.
Which in turn lets you have the show as it is.
It's a beautiful circle of life.
It is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So patreon.com/NOTLP. Enough of that. Enough selling ourselves.
Right.
How are we? How are you, Andy, other than being colded?
Colded.
I'm actually quite warm, but I'm getting over a cold. It's that time of year again.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. Hopefully it's the last time.
Yeah. I've been lucky this year.
Well, you like to leave your house, so it won't be the last time because people out there, they have germs.
I had to go out and do like errand runs and grocery runs, and I wore a mask like a responsible person.
Didn't matter.
And I was protecting other people
Prevent them from getting your
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But it's just a flashback to different times.
Yeah.
I don't miss it.
I was just talking about COVID today with my dental hygienist. She was like, "Oh, you remember 2020 and how bad that was?" And I'm like, "Why you got to bring it up then?"
She's like, toilet paper. Remember toilet paper, you guys?
It's especially bad for glasses wearers and masking.
They fog right
terrible.
up. You're blind. You're blind and you're sick. Just because you're trying to protect other people and get food, because you got to go out to the grocery store because you have to eat. You can't just order a bunch of DoorDash. Who's got that kind of money?
Nobody.
In this economy, we have to say that when we're talking about money.
Yeah.
In this economy. This
We
fucking
went to a
crazy
nice
economy.
sit down. We went to Bacall's, Freddie and I. We went and had some lunch. It's a nice sit down meal.
Spur of the moment.
I spent $6 more there. I got an alcoholic beverage. I spent $6 more there than I spent at Taco Bell.
Yeah. Prices are crazy.
Prices be crazy.
And which tells you that Bacall's prices are pretty good.
Yeah.
Because, you got out of there with like a sit down
nice sit-down-
table service meal.
Yeah.
Or did you just order a whole lot from Taco Bell?
We did order
Both.
a whole lot.
Whenever I go to
True.
Taco Bell, I have to order one extra thing because they fuck up so much.
And they forget. So Freddie orders a safety item, and then we're forced to eat it.
I used their app for the first time.
So if
I don't want to hear this story.
And I paid for nachos and a burrito, and I got neither because they were out of chips and out of burrito containers is how they put it. And so I was like, I'm like, oh, can you just refund it to me? And they're like, no, you have to complain in the app.
He's been talking about
It does
this
no good to
for
complain
like
in the
2
app.
months.
By the way, you get jack and shit.
So your safety items weren't delivered?
Nothing was. I got nothing I ordered that day. I was so pissed. But I was like only pissed because I couldn't fix it in a reasonable way. You should be able to be like, hey, you see in your app there, your restaurant ran out of the basic
All
ingredients
right,
to make
Grandpa
their food.
Freddy.
That's all I'm saying.
So you still haven't been refunded?
No. I got a coupon for a free item, but you get that just for completing like a customer service. Part of
It's not
filing the
enough,
complaint,
is
you
what
get
he's
it. Yeah.
saying.
So Taco Bell, if you're listening.
Yeah. You owe me like $16 probably is how much
Mr.
that shit
Taco,
costs.
Mr. Bell.
That's quite a bit of money. For
Give
someone
Freddie
like me.
his money back, goddammit.
Goddamn you, Taco Bell. I used to love you. I even forgive when there was missing shit. That's why we ordered extra stuff because it used to be cheap. And you're like, order 4 tacos. Maybe you'll get 2.
But you are right, Amy. Taco Bell is getting very, very expensive.
It is.
Like I think a Crunch Wrap is like $6 now or something like that.
Get out
Yeah.
of town. Since when?
Taco by themselves are like $2.79,
That's outrageous.
and they're not big either.
No,
I
they're
feel
little
like I
things.
say the word outrageous 15 times a day
Yeah,
because the world is outrageous now.
it's very expensive. Health insurance, we're about to go into
No,
the new
we're
year.
not talking about that either.
So do you guys
Let's just
wanna-
complain about food
Yeah.
prices,
Um,
fast food prices.
I do want to complain. I wanted to tell the listener about the craziest fucking thing my dog did. Elsa the other day. I'm just sitting there enjoying my life on my couch. It's quiet. Freddie's not even up yet. It was like Saturday. And I'm just doom scrolling on my phone like I like to do in the dark. And I look up and Elsa's standing in front of me. And I realize she has a dead fucking squirrel in her mouth. Like a stiff, dead squirrel in her mouth. And she just stares at me. And then she wanders off. Where into my home, I don't know, because I immediately got up, screamed, Freddie Morris, get up.
And I woke from, I think I was having a nightmare already, and I woke from that, and then Amy's like, Elsa has a squirrel.
In her mouth, Andy. I don't think you understand. There was a corpse in her mouth, and she's just standing there in my home with it.
So I got my head together and went and got the squirrel from
Freddie
her.
took care of it.
She was a
That's
good
his
girl.
job.
She dropped it for me.
Did she look pretty proud of it?
She did. She was prancing
It was
a little
pretty
bit.
cute, actually, except for the poor squirrel.
Poor dead squirrel. It was cold. She did not kill it. I want that known.
Oh,
There's no
okay.
way she.
I don't think she could have caught it. Yeah.
There's no way. She's too old.
But
So a poor squirrel just croaked in your backyard and she picked it up?
I think another animal got it, maybe a cat. We have strays in the neighborhood, and I think like it looked like a cat had a hold of it, with the claws. If you want to get graphic, trigger warning for anyone who doesn't want to hear about squirrel violence, but I'm pretty sure that it was
It's just nature, baby.
slain by another neighborhood animal. Or else it got some sort of boost of youthful
There's no
speed and
way.
agility.
She
was
wouldn't have
able to do
left it out there to get cold.
No, that's true. It was ice cold too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She would have played with
She
it.
must have gone there.
So
and
did
just
she
found
drop it in the house or outside?
I got her to drop. She was in here. I was like, hey, drop it, gave her a treat,
She
bagged
dropped
it
it
up.
onto my floor.
I brought out a little squirrel body bag and zipped it up.
It's in the trash right now if you want to see it.
No, thank you.
You want to see a
inside
dead
trash?
body?
No, outside trash.
It's in the fridge.
Yeah, just in case you wanted to see it, Andy. I didn't
I'm
want to
good, thank
assume.
you. I don't need to see a cold dead squirrel.
You sure?
Poor little guy
I know.
Yeah.
I do feel really bad.
or gal.
As the
I
case may
couldn't
be.
tell its gender.
Did it look fat?
No, it
Like,
was like a
it was getting
medium.
ready for hibernation?
It didn't look like a real big one. I mean, it was big enough that it was hanging out either side of her mouth, and she's a yellow lab. Does that help?
God, this tail was just sticking out of her mouth and it wasn't moving. It was like stiff.
Yeah.
So gross.
Gotta be careful when
Anyway.
she kisses your face.
I wanted to tell you that story. Yes,
Give her
that's the other
mouthwash.
thing.
Well, I'm sorry you had to go through that.
It was really traumatic and I still think about it. Anyway, that's all I had to say. We could move on if you want.
Okay.
Turn out lights, it's the main attraction.
First things first, I read somewhere that this movie was claiming that it invented the I was a blank title. What is that called? When something is normally like that, a template, I guess.
Like a trope?
Trope, yeah, thank you. But there was stuff that predates this. Like I think I was a war bride or whatever. Like there's stuff that used the I was, but this was the first horror
Hit?
film. And hit.
Yeah.
It was a big hit. Did you feel like this was a big hit when you were watching it, Andy? Were you like, this movie had to be a big hit?
Not really, because as soon as American Enterprise Pictures popped up,
yeah, AIP.
AI,
And
whatever,
American International?
yeah, American International popped up. I'm like, oh no,
Is that from watching a bunch of Mystery Science
Yeah.
Theater?
Yeah. Roger Corman, that was the company he came along and kind of made into a powerhouse of indie.
I mean, I don't know what constitutes a hit back then. I mean,
Right.
Apparently, I don't either. I never would have guessed this movie was like a big success because I'm not a huge fan of this movie.
No, it was kind of boring.
But there's a lot to talk about,
Sure.
regardless, in it. It was part of a double feature with Invasion of the Saucer Men, which I think was another Mystery Science Theater movie, if I remember right.
Probably more
So it
fun.
was this, but we didn't watch that version. We watched what we found on YouTube. Released June 1957. It's at the
Oh,
time.
the year my mom was born.
Yeah. Your mom wasn't born quite yet.
No, not quite yet.
Love Letters in the Sand by Pat Boone was the #1 song in the U.S. The Bridge on the River Kwai was the top film. Gunsmoke, Danny Thomas Show, and Tales of Wells Fargo were the top in TV. And this director worked on Gunsmoke and some other things. One of the producers, Samuel Z. Arkoff, he was a lawyer, and he was like a lawyer that represented weirdos who were in Hollywood who couldn't get law representation a lot of other places. But then he came along and made American Releasing Corp in '54, which became eventually AIP. They were making low-budget westerns, but then they realized there was more money in horror and teenagers specifically. The mashup of genre and teenagers was key to their business model, which this started that.
Okay, so there weren't a lot of like teen-based horror movies yet. So I can see why it was a big hit for probably a younger crowd.
It was taking advantage of a need, I guess, they were
Yeah.
wanting the market.
Yeah.
Because The Blob came along later.
Because now we're just inundated with teens and horror movies. And it's like, oh, another dead teen horror movie?
Yeah, it's like common. I think it's like expected usually. Like when I go see a horror movie, I usually expect them to be teenagers in it. The guy who directed this, again, I say he went on to work on Gunsmoke and stuff, but he was really an editor. He was really a successful editor. He worked on Mad World, Hang 'em High. He had a Golden Globe, Academy Award, and 4 Emmys. Gene Fowler Jr. We don't know if he's related to Lewis or not. Same spelling, though. Written by Ralph Thornton, who is not a real person. This is a pseudonym for writing team, Herman Cohen and Aben Candle, or Candel. They would go on to make 8 more genre films. Candel was the more experienced one. He had been writing since before I was a Teenage Werewolf. He'd been making movies since 32, but this was like the younger writer of the team's first movie. So their blend, I don't know if the younger guy was like, no, teens, they love real crappy sock hop music and diners and stuff.
We'll never know.
The setting's Rockdale High, a haunted house where all the teens hang out and party, and the police station.
Yeah, they say it's haunted. You never get to see anything. There's no ghosts activity in the movie.
It looked too new to be haunted.
Yeah,
It's just like a abandoned house or something.
something like that.
It's almost like they call it the haunted house just to kind of be cool for the time.
Possibly.
Just the key players. There are 25 in the cast, but really just the key players. Tony Rivers, he's a teenage werewolf. Michael Landon, he's got all kinds of like anxiety problems and anger issues. Michael Landon is mostly known from Little House on the Prairie, which we grew up watching in syndication. Bonanza, Highway to Heaven. So your grandma's television night, he was all over that shit.
Your grandma loved Michael Landon.
My mom did.
Well, she was grandma aged.
My mom, I say grandma now because I'm almost grandparent age, so I have to say that Bonanza and Little House are granny shows.
He had some glorious hair.
He did. Yeah.
You know, that big poof, like pompadour almost.
Yeah. It looked like it smelled good too. You're like, I bet he smells like English leather.
Like Brute.
Old Spice.
Old Spice,
Old
yeah.
Spice, for sure.
But we're seeing him as a little teenager in this. Still great hair though. I think they were trying to make him look like James Dean or something maybe.
I think everybody looked like James Dean back then.
Yeah. Well, this was 2 years after Rebel Without a Cause. I looked it up because I'm like, I think they're trying to make him into a James Dean character.
So was he a teenager when he filmed this, or is it kind of like a Beverly Hills 90210?
You know, I don't know. Do you know, Amy? I
I'll
know
look it up
his
while you're-
a lot of his co-stars were in their 20s.
You said this was 57.
Yeah.
So hopefully he was born in 1940.
Yeah, it'd be perfect, wouldn't it? So Arlene Logan, this is Tony's concerned girlfriend, Yvonne Lime. She
36.
It was in like early 20s.
Early 20s.
Oh, okay. So he's similar age to the rest of the cast.
Yeah.
Then it's kind of the same practice they use a lot of the time now. Still,
Right.
where it's
Here's the
20
thing.
to late teens.
People just looked older back then.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you could get away with adults playing teenagers, I think.
That's true.
They didn't care about moisturizing like we do.
So the lady who played his girlfriend, she just started an organization. I thought this was interesting called International Orphans Incorporated, which became Child Help USA. I just thought it was really cool.
She's incorporating orphans.
She helps orphans and abused children, which is pretty noble stuff. So she did more important things than I was a teenage werewolf.
Nope, this is the pinnacle of her life.
Nope, this is it.
Some people would think that this is probably more important.
So what they can put on her obituary.
It will be there because culturally, this movie's pretty significant. I think it will be, or is there. I'm sure she's probably not around
There's
anymore. She might be. Who knows? Ladies outlive men by quite a bit, usually. Charles Rivers, this is Tony's dad. He's a widower. Malcolm Atterbury, and the only reason I wanted to mention the actor here is because he was in Twilight
She is
Zone.
still alive. So sorry.
She is still alive? Oh, there you go. Good for you, lady. Mr. Denton on Doomsday, which Joe and I talked about on Zoned Out, has the guy who plays his dad in it. Great actor. Dr. Alfred Branan, he's the psychologist. Yeah, his poor dad has been through
His
the
dad
ringer.
made me sad. He was a sad dad.
He was a sad dad. He was a widower already, and now his son's pissed off all the time.
Yeah, causing
And-
problems.
Yeah. It's a bad situation. In all seriousness, it's very sad. Dr. Alfred Brandon, he's a psychologist who uses hypnotherapy. I have no idea why is he at the airfield when I remember they meet him like at a fucking it's like an airfield or a place where they make airplanes. I don't know. It just struck me as a weird little detail.
I didn't even remember that.
Whit Bissell, a Hollywood actor from the 40s. He was in over 200 movies and TV shows.
Wit.
Yeah, but this is the thing people remember him for. But also Bachelor Father in the Time Tunnel.
Is that a movie?
No, those are two different
Oh, okay.
shows, TV shows. He
I thought
was
you said Bachelor Tunnel and the
Bachelor
Mama.
Father and the Time Tunnel are two different things.
Okay.
He was also the doctor, and I was a teenage Frankenstein, which
No,
is
he's just typecast.
yeah, it's the same movie, I think, basically same idea. His assistant, Dr. Hugo Wagner, he's the hesitant guy who's like, "You're crazy, you're doing too much with your formulas." But he goes along anyway. Twilight Zone, again, Dead Man's Shoes. He plays Jimmy. Another Twilight Zone, Detective Donovan, Marty Phillips, The Purple Testament, Thing About Machines. If you listen to Zoned Out, you hear us talk about all these actors, but a lot of them did stuff with AIP and this movie in particular. But I encourage you, if you do a little deep digging on this movie, you'll find there's all kinds of interesting shit. One of the actors was on the blacklist for communism, the school principal actor. But again, huge success, made over $2 million, which is $23 million today on a budget of like $150K.
So damn.
Yeah, and the first movie to have like a horror movie that had like a rock and roll number in it with Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo,
So rock and roll.
which was pretty terrible.
I was rocked.
It's an offensive song.
What all did he say anything real bad? I wasn't
No,
paying
he was
too
just
close
trying to
attention
be he was trying to date rich girls to take their money.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of one last thing, Dawn Richard, the gymnast character who he kills, was the Playboy playmate that May when this movie was made. So she was already in the newsstands when this movie was being released to theaters.
So she was a draw.
So it might have been a draw. I don't know. But yeah.
We start with a schoolyard fight.
Pretty good fight, actually. I was
Yeah.
impressed by this fight choreography. It looked like an actual fight.
It really did. Somebody got hurt.
And
And it goes on for a really long time.
no, I think it was decent.
Okay.
Decent time. But there was at one point where Tony takes a shovel and swings at the other guy's head, and it was really close.
Yeah.
I literally gasped. I was like, huh.
Did you
You know-
clutch something?
Did you see that stuff at Coleraine? In high school, we saw people get hit with chains, but never a shovel.
Never a shovel.
But I was actually impressed by this fight.
Yeah. Could have been deadly.
Tony's whole thing is like, people bug me. So that's why he gets in fights. And the
got
cop
pawn-
is like,
pawn
stop
far.
with
Yeah.
that jive talk.
Those people, I want to empathize with Tony because his mom died at probably like a young age or something,
Right.
and he has some unresolved trauma probably.
A lot.
But just the way they talk about him, they gave him a lot of chances to
Yeah.
straighten up and fly right, but he never did really.
Even in the heat of it, when he was already getting pretty bad, his principal had that dialogue with him where she's like, "We can get you into these really great programs." He wasn't having any of it.
They're like, you're so bad, you need a doctor. Like, we've tried. Now it's time for an actual professional to get in and mess with your head.
But I thought it was kind of progressive the way the cop handled it.
Yeah.
Try to de-escalate.
Yeah, after the fight, like normally you would think that they should have probably. I mean, in this day and age, they would get arrested right away. But he tried to reason with these kids.
Right.
I love that actor who plays that detective. He's the guy who was in like 4 Twilight Zone episodes. He's so good.
And when the cop broke it up, he was telling Tony all these things he did, that Tony had done, and was like, "You threw a milk at the cashier." I was like, "Damn!"
He's just a little shit.
He's full of rage. He's a nightmare.
Like he said, like a whole carton of milk. And I was thinking that would hurt.
And he's not nice to his girlfriend, Arlene, either. That's her name, right? Arlene?
Yeah. Was milk in glass containers then?
Yeah,
too?
probably.
Yeah, it probably killed somebody.
He threw a glass container of milk at a poor cashier.
Killed somebody.
Not a likable character.
No. I mean, it's just, first of all, he's a teenager. You know, that's already a mark in the unlikable category.
Yeah.
And then number 2, he's kind of a dick. And he's controlling, and you can tell he's this close to being abusive to Arlene.
And you don't know how much that's like the animal in him, because when we learn from the doctor, it takes 2 swipes to get him to accept help from the doctor, right? when ultimately the help doesn't work out so great for him. But he kind of
That's
rejects
not really
it
help.
at first.
It's not help. It's an experiment. He's being
say-
experimented on.
Yeah, it's an experiment, but it's presented to him as a solution to his problem because he first says no, but then after he almost kills a friend right at the party, he decides to go back to him.
He beats him up.
Yeah, beats him up bad.
Vic, right? Our eeny, meeny, miny, mo guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, was he the same guy that was singing?
Yeah, the bongo player.
Oh, he deserved it then. Just kidding.
Why?
Uh,
Because he was playing the bongos.
bongos are fine.
No, he had main character energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo is not.
Yeah,
really good.
like if I'm at a party and some guy just jumped on a coffee table and started singing, I'd be like, oh my god, somebody please.
Please Teen Wolf this guy.
So not only is he getting annoyed by somebody just jumping up and starting to sing,
Yeah.
then there's all these pranks that go on between the gentlemen friends.
They
all
don't
the teens.
stop either.
And they just constantly are pranking each other, and this just gets Tony's just lather up.
It's like chain smoking, but with pranks.
Right.
As soon as one prank completes, a new one starts.
Yeah. And they're not even that good.
Yeah.
It's not jackass level.
Well, this was the 50s, Amy.
Yeah. They were trying, I guess. But no, like, so Tony, the cops are trying to talk to him. They're trying to get him in to see a doctor. Even Arlene's dad's like, you gotta bow to authority, son. And this is basically the theme of the movie from all the adults. Bow to authority. Authority is authority, and you listen to authority. And that's, if you listen to authority, everything's okay.
Yeah.
Would you not agree that's one of the main themes?
Oh, yeah. It felt like Reefer Madness sometimes.
Yeah.
In that same respect.
Yeah, for like like after school special.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Tony was a dick.
He was a little shithead, and he needed to do something because he was antisocial.
I mean, there's a line where gotta reject conformity, but also don't be an asshole.
Right. Yeah. Don't get. He's literally hurting other people.
Yeah, don't throw milk cartons at cashiers.
Yeah.
They're just doing their job.
Don't beat up poor bongo guy.
Well,
He just wants his music to be heard.
You said, well,
We both kind of accept
bongo
that.
guy.
Andy, you and I
you're
are
right.
kind of on the same page about the bongo guy.
I agree. Tony did go a little too far.
Yeah.
With wailing on his ass for blowing a noisemaker in Tony's ear. Then Tony just explodes.
You notice that it's always loud noises that send. It's not full moons in this.
It's like a bell noise.
any loud noise seems to send him over the edge
Yeah.
and turns him into the werewolf. Which we haven't even gotten to why he becomes the werewolf yet.
So this is, I swear I paid attention to this movie, but I'm still like cloudy on this. The doctor is experimenting on Tony, trying to regress him back to his primitive form.
It's Jekyll and Hyde. What they did was they took the werewolf story and put it through a Jekyll and Hyde filter where they're giving him a drug that takes all the aggression and quote unquote evil tendencies in him and separates them from who he is. So day to day he acts normal
Well, no, isn't it?
or nicer.
They give him a sedative that allows him to be
that wasn't
hypnotized.
really
But it wasn't really a
it
sedative?
wasn't a sedative.
It was
really
the
a drug.
the formula.
It was the drug.
Yeah.
Okay, I swear I paid attention.
But I was just
Yeah.
confused about what the doctor's intent and endgame was.
Like, why?
I mean, he did say like society is going too far. We're on the brink of destruction. But I don't know how having people turn to werewolves is going to fix the problem.
I
Did he
think it was
know
an
he was gonna-
unintended consequence. I think like what happened was because he separated everything, it had to come out some way.
So he did not know a werewolf would happen.
I don't think he did, but then again, like you, I really struggled to keep my eyes glued to this movie, even though it's like an hour and 15
but
minutes. It's kind of a long hour and 15 minutes.
So but maybe the turning into a werewolf was an unintended consequence, but he just wanted him to turn into a rage monster.
Yeah, he turned into we were
But
like he's a
again,
werewolf.
how does that help society?
Exactly.
Fix society.
Oh, right. I don't think he wasn't. That was the intention. Again, it's like kind of like it got away from him.
Maybe he
is
just
my
wanted
impression.
to see if he could.
Yeah.
Or like maybe he wanted to see everybody rage out and society crumbles and then rebuild from the fires.
Maybe. But the character doesn't really say anything like that, does he? I mean, like, I feel like he mostly says he's doing it for the good of mankind.
But how is he going to achieve everybody turning into a rage monster and crumbling society?
Yeah.
Is he going to eject everybody
I guess so.
with
That must be
this
the idea.
formula?
It's very Batman level type of shit going on here. It's pretty silly.
Like 66 Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we're not really sure what's going on.
And he's not really, again, they tinker with, well, we get to it. When we get to Pepe or Pepe, the janitor at the police station, who is the key to explaining this to everybody so they'll recognize what's happening.
I just got the note from work that I can work from home tomorrow because of the snow.
Hey,
Congratulations.
So I don't have to worry about that anymore.
We're going to do a 3-hour
everybody.
show like the old days then.
No. The first victim,
Yeah.
he dies because he takes a shortcut through the woods.
Yeah. What a dummy.
Tony finds him.
I don't want to victim blame, but just strolling through the woods in the pitch black night for a shortcut. Come on, dude. And these people, and so many friends offered him rides too.
They offered
did.
him rides.
He was
They
asking
said this is not a good idea. And he's like, no, I'm going to walk. I know a shortcut through the dangerous dark woods.
I like the fresh air.
Idiot.
He kills him straight up.
Tony straight up kills him.
Because is it the noisemaker at the party that made him for this particular
No.
change? What was it? Why'd he
No.
kill him? I
This
can't
was a-
remember.
Bell?
Was it a bell? Anything will set this guy off.
I can't remember because I wasn't
No,
looking
I-
for it at that point.
I think
The
this is
noise.
after the first, because the doctor injects him and turns into a werewolf.
There was a second party.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
That's right. I forgot there were 2 parties. These people party at this haunted house. There are 2 extended party scenes in this movie.
Right.
But I don't know what triggered him into turning into a werewolf this time.
Yeah.
The first time, I mean.
Someone stepped on his foot. Could have been anything. They really robbed the werewolf myth of a lot of its class and cachet in this movie.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's not fun when it's a mad scientist type
Yeah.
thing. I think
Right.
it needs to have the curse.
Yeah, tell them stay in
Element
their
of it,
lane,
yeah.
right?
quit with the science already. We want a curse.
Curse is the best.
We want them to be affected by the full moon. You got to have all of these things.
Absolutely. Not to say there isn't room for movies like this. It just wasn't strong enough to justify making all those changes, in my opinion.
Yeah, the doctor even refers to Tony becoming his true self.
Yeah.
Guess that's the Jekyll and Hyde part of it.
Yeah, I don't know if he's referring to the wolf or the man as the true
Yeah.
self thing.
I don't know either.
But it's
a bad
very
doctor.
kind of vague. It's kind of a vague movie.
You know, the doctor said he's been waiting for years for the perfect subject. And Tony is that perfect subject because he has so much rage in him.
So much.
He's the most rageful person
Yeah.
he's seen in years.
Yeah.
That's saying a lot for a guy who's looking for people who are full of rage.
Well, this movie did an interesting thing where, yes, I did hate Tony.
Yeah.
Not hate, but did really disliked him.
Right.
But at the same time, he didn't deserve what happened to him.
Well, no, he's also still a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's still a mixed up kid who's been dealt a rough hand.
Yeah. And was experimented on without his
Against
knowledge.
will, yeah.
Yeah. And thinking he was doing the right thing,
Yeah.
too. That he went there because he thought he needed to fix himself.
So Tony kills the kid taking the shortcut. Then he kills the gymnast lady.
In broad daylight, too.
Yeah. She's
That's
just stretching.
cool.
And you can't have daytime werewolves. I'm sorry.
It's just weird. It's stupid.
He met with the principal and says the principal's like, "Hey, you're doing really good. I've gotten in a fight in a while."
Really proud of you. Think you're going to make it.
And then he leaves that meeting and he sees the gymnast girl practicing in the gym, and he's standing and the bell rings right next to his head.
Loud noise.
That's a bad place for a bell
Yeah.
at
At head level.
eye level, and it triggers him into turning a werewolf. And this poor girl just trying to be a gymnast and just mauls her.
Yeah. She was just trying to be a gymnast. She's
Yeah.
folded herself completely in half
Yeah.
at one point.
Yeah, she's upside down. And that's how she died. She died
Yeah.
upside down.
She died how she
Amy,
lived.
when they cut to her, Amy says, "What the hell is she doing?"
Well, because she wasn't doing any gymnast move that I've ever seen. She sort of had her legs wrapped around the parallel bars.
I think she's just stretching, maybe.
It
I
was
don't know.
Yeah.
funny though. Your reaction made me laugh.
So I was like, what the fuck is she doing?
I'm like, I think she's stretching.
all right.
I'm like about to get killed. That's what she's doing.
Like I said, this happens during school, during the daytime,
Yeah.
and he kills the girl and runs out into the daytime.
And yeah, I think like
With his wolf face.
It's more reason the movie feels so cheap.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's shot in 7 days too, so that's another reason.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
There's this cop who is talking with the janitor at the police department. And he's sort of this old guy,
Another Twilight Zone guy.
Twilight Zone guy.
He's great. He plays all kinds of like ethnic roles, you know, that's how they would categorize him. And it usually meant like people from the Eastern Bloc and stuff. This is right up his alley.
Right. The cop shows him these pictures of the dead kids because they think it's like animal attacks or whatever. And the cop says, or the janitor's like, nah, killed by a werewolf.
Don't know how he could
But I
ascertain
know
that.
it.
Because he's from
I know
Carpathian
guess.
Mountains is why he knows. That's where the origins of
Clear
the
as
myth is supposed to be
day.
in the movie. Yeah.
And that a werewolf is when a human being is possessed by the spirit of a wolf. That's what he says. Our old world janitor. So then, you know.
It was just a little too coincidental that
Exactly.
this Romanian janitor happened to stumble upon this job that where they were experimenting on teen werewolves.
And also, like, don't you feel like there's nothing? Yeah, he may be like, yeah, this looks like a werewolf attack to my janitor eyes, but also
To my janitor eyes.
none of the other werewolf stuff lines up. So, like, you know, like it again, like, is he coming from a background of werewolves running around in the daytime, you know, in full clothing? Just hair on their faces. I don't know. I think it was so early in movies that like they hadn't really solidified what the audience would expect from a werewolf movie yet.
That's true.
So they're scrambling.
Here's the thing, like it felt rushed,
Yeah.
even though I mean the movie's only an hour and 15 minutes long. Some scenes went on too long and some scenes weren't fleshed out enough.
Right.
It would have been better as an episode of Strangers with Candy.
Because the werewolf is revealed within like the second act, and most of the rest of the movie is just them chasing down the werewolf.
Yeah.
Like there's no tension at all where like Tony needs to like find a cure.
Yeah. He's
You know what I
just
mean?
he's just a ticking time
Yeah.
bomb waiting to go off.
He's just hanging out in the woods hiding.
Yeah, and you never know.
I thought it was really funny, this whole idea that some of the teens and the principal saw him transform. So they saw his face. And then he goes running through the halls of the school, you know, transformed into a werewolf. And the cops are still not believing. You have a principal. They still acted like they didn't quite believe what was going on.
I mean, it'd be hard to believe.
I
Yeah,
know you're right. But you could at
reckon.
least say he had a hairy face. You didn't have to say he was a werewolf.
He
You
looked
probably
like
wouldn't know
Tony,
that.
but real hairy.
He had a hairy face. He didn't have a hairy face 2 hours ago. Now he's got a hairy face.
I guess that's the only part of the body that expands and gets werewolfy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
all his clothes still
Yeah,
fit.
in werewolf movies, you expect, you know, and clothes ripping and stuff like that. No, he's just wearing his varsity jacket and jeans.
And to be
the only thing
fair-
that changes is his face.
The Wolfman was kind of that, but the Wolfman had a little something that this doesn't have. The makeup, I mean. And I think that is just like, it's more refined. It just looks a lot cooler.
And it's werewolf as a supernatural creature, not as a scientifically
Well, that too.
created. It's boring when it's scientifically created.
Yeah.
I felt like the cops and everybody were looking for this poor boy in the woods for like 3 hours of this movie's time. And the movie was only an hour and 15 minutes long. It's like, get out of the woods.
And this is 1957, but they're still using torches, fire,
Actual fire
Yeah.
torches.
You got to chase monsters with torches and pitchforks.
in
Andy.
57.
Even in 57.
I know they had flashlights.
Yeah. This was during the code too, right? Like when the movies before they rated them. So I think this is just like one of those labeled as past. but I have no fucking idea what are they looking for back then.
I know they're going for the imagery of the villagers, you know, with pitchforks and torches, looking for like the monster, but it doesn't really go with the setting.
Yeah. It might have just been an attempt to make it charming.
I guess so.
I don't really know. I don't trust the artistic integrity of anyone involved in this movie. It was made for money. I mean, like, honestly, look at it.
I mean, eventually Tony decides he's going to go back to the doctor, and he goes back to the doctor's office, and he transforms there. I guess he's not, he comes out of the woods, wakes up in the morning and he's human again. So then he goes to the doctor to get help. And he transforms in the office because he hears a ringing phone. And that was enough to set him off, where he transforms and becomes the wolf again. And then the cops show up and kill him.
So he just can't be stimulated in any real way, especially not by any loud noise.
Yeah.
Bells in particular.
What a dumb drug you've invented, Dr. Brandon.
I'm glad the doctor got his comeuppance. He got mauled by the werewolf.
Thank God.
He didn't learn his lesson because then he turned around and made a teenage Frankenstein that killed him again. That movie's worse than this one.
Wow.
I mean, it wasn't the worst movie I saw.
No, of course not.
It's got things.
It had some certain like, charms about it.
Yeah.
And it needs the MS3T3K.
You got it.
Mystery Science Theater, I know what you meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have that. They did it early on, and you can watch the whole thing on YouTube, but we chose to watch it straight.
It wasn't on their official YouTube channel, so I didn't want to. But no, I figured we watch it straight for the show because that's.
We started with that colorized version, which was all blown out. It looked terrible. Did you watch it in black and white or color?
Black and white. Just watch the YouTube version.
Yeah, because there's a colorized version on there too.
Oh.
And it does not help the movie at all. It looks really bad in color.
Yeah.
We were lucky to find the other one.
I didn't care for the werewolf makeup either. The teeth were real bad.
The teeth were stupid.
Yeah.
They were like.
It didn't make sense.
There were like 10 of them up front. They were all like long.
They didn't make sense in a biological sense because
Right.
the teeth are hanging outside the mouth. How would you take a bite?
He's just a goofy werewolf.
He's very goofy.
Stephen King, apparently, it made enough of an impression on him that it's in it. It's in the book too, right?
Yeah.
And they did both in the book and the
so.
original TV miniseries. That's the movie that the kids are watching.
Yeah. Before they see the werewolf
Yeah, Richie
the-
Tozier.
in the Letterman's jacket.
Is that in the boiler room of the school or something? That he sees the teenage werewolf. I can't remember.
No, I
Anyways,
think, were they at the house in Naples Street?
might have been. They mix
Oh,
them up.
God.
In the original TV miniseries mixes up the book a little too.
Can't remember.
Regardless, it made an impression on a lot of people, even though it to me is not a very great movie. It's not something I would ever want to watch again.
Well, no, because all I can think about is his poor sad dad, and now he's going to be sadder. He
Yeah.
lost his son too.
I would watch it if they came
His
out like
son was a murderer.
a really pretty remastered version where it just seemed like it was just kind of an ugly movie a lot of the time to me.
It looked pretty. The budget looked pretty low.
Did it feel like one of those instructional films or like an educational film, but with a story, like too big for its britches? But again, $23 million later, it did okay.
Yeah. Did just fine.
I don't know shit.
I don't know shit about shit.
Well,
It
people
just-
back then had less options.
That's true.
Very true. Your entertainment options were limited.
It's like, let's go to the drive-in. It's like, again?
You don't have a million streaming services, so you watch what you get and what's at the local.
Are we Teen Wolf fans in here? Michael J. Fox, Teen Wolf? Anybody like that movie?
I think I like it. I haven't seen it in forever.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in probably since it came out.
It's not a great movie, but it's got a lot more personality than this one.
Didn't we do Teen Wolf 2 or something for the show?
Yes. I believe we
Justin
did.
Bateman?
That's when he
Jason
went to
Bateman.
college,
Jason
right?
Bateman is what I meant. Justine is his sister.
Mm-hmm.
He is Jason.
Correct.
I have nothing else to say about Teenage Werewolves at this juncture. Do you?
Teenagers bad, werewolves scary. But somehow You put them together and you make a boring movie in the 50s.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm not mad at the movie.
I'm hoping we steer away from teenagers for the next few, at least the next couple of selections, and do some I Was Something Else.
Yeah.
I don't think I could spend more time with any pimply faced 50s era teenagers and their
weren't
problems.
They look fine. Their skin was.
They looked like they had clear skin.
They did have perfectly
Leave them
clear skin.
alone.
They had a Hollywood makeup department behind them.
Yeah. All right. Anything else to say about I Was a Teenage Werewolf?
No, ma'am.
I think we probably said too much already.
I think we did.
Probably for this movie. All right, well, let's move on. What have we been watching? What has our algorithm been serving up to us and forcing our eyeballs to inhale? Freddie Morris, what you got for us? What you been watching?
This is not just the algorithm, but Dave recommended to me this movie called Ebony and Ivory. Have you seen this,
Dave is
Andy?
part of your algorithm.
Dave is kind of part of my algorithm.
And we
Friends
just,
are part of your algorithm.
Yeah.
let's just call it stuff we watched. The algorithm doesn't need to be involved at all.
Well, I mean, there is something interesting about the idea that there is a formula that determines what ends up in your line of sight. So I'm not against it, but Dave feeds that. And the fact that I watched it feeds my future algorithm too. So I'm going to start getting shit like this probably. But it's the guy who did The Greasy Strangler, which I still
I've
haven't
never
seen, but I've heard is funny for the right audience. This is another funny for the right audience movie. It's supposed to be the story of Paul McCartney and Stevie Wonder writing Ebony and Ivory at his Scottish cottage.
What was the name of the movie?
Ebony and Ivory.
Oh, that's
And it's two guys who worked with the director on other projects who neither sound nor look like the subjects they're playing. And it's a lot of, I think, Andy, you'd probably hate this movie really badly because it's really like, it's like Tim and Eric, but even more far out. And a lot of it's just these two geniuses doing very strange things, including like eating Paul McCartney's wife's vegetarian nugget meals for every meal, swimming naked in the ocean with these giant prosthetic penises attached to their costumes. Like they're wearing like nude suits in one part.
my mom visited while Freddie was watching it, so they watched the prosthetic penis scene together.
Yeah, we did. It's really ridiculous. It's a stoner comedy in a lot of ways. I think if you like bizarre, really kind of strangely dark comedies, I'd recommend it. I laughed quite a bit, but there were moments too where I was uncomfortable.
When did it come out?
Last year, I think.
Last year, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty new.
What would
It's on
makes
Tubi.
you uncomfortable?
There's moments where they let there's really bizarre moments that they let ride beyond the point of comedy and into the point of kind of nightmarish. But and then it comes full circle back to laughing again because like there's a moment where they're dressed up as sheep in the field and they're bleating at each other. And it lasts for a really long time, and a lot of people would probably walk out.
Yeah.
But there's a certain audience, and I think I fit in that group a lot of the time, where it keeps going and comes around to being funny again. And you're just like, you kind of ask yourself, why am I watching this several times throughout the movie? But when it's done, you're like, wow, what a crazy, original, fun, like off the rails experience it was. I recommend anybody who's into bizarre stuff. Ooh, speaking of bizarre, Elsa farted. It's very earthy.
Goddamn dog.
I don't like movies that make me work.
Well, it doesn't make you work, but it will make you squirm a little bit sometimes. You know what I mean? Like if you watch people eat.
I need an easy breezy watch.
Yeah. I don't think it's that.
Do you know? This is apropos of nothing, but it just made me think of. I read that some people had met the Pope, some filmmakers, and one of them being Gaspar Noé, who makes movies that make me feel uncomfortable. And then I'm just thinking of Pope Leo having seen like Climax, and thinking that would be really weird.
I wonder what he thought about it. Did he comment? The Pope comment on any of his stuff?
I think just he was visiting. I don't know that the Pope
it wasn't
said,
that he actually had seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
think
gotcha.
it was just a bunch of like artists
That makes more
meeting the
sense.
Pope.
Yeah.
But just thinking about the Pope seeing that kind of movie.
Who knows? He could be like a secret like cinephile.
Secret freak.
It's true. You never know.
I did see an article like he says movie theater should be. He really the movie theater going experience. He advocate for that.
Yeah, I think like it's like a nice thing.
It's like it's the communal experience. Yeah. And he says that we're losing that human interacting with people.
I like it. I think without you, Andy, I probably wouldn't even make it out to half of the movies that I see. But like, I also don't want it to die. It's funny. Like I'm like, I want the younger generation to have it, but I also don't want to go every week like I used to, you know? It's a hard balance to strike. You young people got to go to the movies more. It's your turn.
Yeah, you leave your house, goddammit. We're old and tired.
I'll
We
be
don't want
there.
to.
I'll be there 3 times a year, and then I'll watch everything else at home.
Yeah.
Right.
But you want it to be there for you.
I want it to be there for everybody.
Yeah.
I want it to be there for poor Pope Leo. He needs it, right? He's dealing with a lot of dark things.
All right.
Poor Pope Leo.
Why is he poor?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, he took the vow of poverty.
There you go.
There's that. Thank you, Andy.
Have you seen where he lives, though?
No.
There's lots of treasure.
He
You mean
does
the
that.
Vatican
He just,
City.
Oh, yeah.
He just lives there. He doesn't own
Yeah.
it.
Do you think he's allowed to just like touch whatever he wants?
Swim in the gold coins.
He's the Pope. Can he be like, hey, I know we got such and such in the archives. Can I just touch it?
I'm sure he
Nobody
could.
else could touch it, but could he touch it?
Isn't he the end all be all in the church?
Don't know.
Doesn't he shit in the woods?
That's what I've heard.
He's not a bear.
Oh, that's bears.
I'm just telling you what I've heard. All right, well, I'll go next. I don't think you could get away. Okay. First of all, I'm all caught up on my Housewives. So if you have questions about Salt Lake City and or Potomac, let me know. We're team Bronwyn. We're team Stacy. That's all you need to know. Okay? But really, I don't think you could get away with not knowing that Stranger Things is back. And so I have watched, what did we watch? The first 3 episodes that are out?
First 2.
Of the new season?
3.
Did we watch the third one? Oh,
Of
guess
the
we
new
did.
season.
Oh, shit. We're burning through it.
Yeah.
Did you remember anything from the last season?
Well, we just watched the
did you?
last
Okay.
season like a couple of months ago, but remembering anything prior to that was difficult. Because, you know, when you take 2 years to put out a new season of your show.
I didn't feel like I missed it.
Upsetting.
The last season we watched, I didn't feel lost or anything. I felt like it didn't feel like the previous seasons mattered a whole lot.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there were consequences that were still resonating in that last season, but it wasn't like I didn't feel confused.
Right. I don't know. Like I think Stranger Things is fine, but I'd be okay if I didn't watch it. It does that thing that new TV does that bugs me. TV in the streaming era, which is you have ridiculous amount of time between your seasons. That makes me so angry I could not even. I'm entitled to television faster, goddammit. It shouldn't be this hard to do. All right. Everybody wants to go off and make their little movies or whatever. No.
You want them churning away and finishing what
The
they
way
started.
TV used to be, goddammit.
But we had to wait for the kids to grow up too.
I didn't
Otherwise,
need
you don't
them to
get the
grow
show
up.
that you get.
I didn't need them to grow up.
You would have been happy with them just being.
Stunt their growth. I don't care.
Yeah.
And then it's just this way of making television now that I don't think everything gets the payoff it deserves. I don't know. I can't explain it. I just don't think that character development is done the same way.
Well, there's less episodes.
There's
now
less
because
getting to know your characters.
Yeah, like you need throwaway episodes
Right.
just to like show the character quirks and
Yeah, to get to know the world
Yeah.
and the characters. And,
Very different experience, to watch a show like that.
and so all like new streaming type television just doesn't hit me the same way as old TV. But whatever. Now I just sound like an old lady who's bitching. I'm like Freddy with the goddamn Taco Bell app.
Fucking god. Burrito container.
Burrito container. But anyway, season 5. Watched the first few episodes. It's good. I actually have been enjoying the setting. They have a radio station kind of set now. That's an interesting little thing that they've thrown in there. I don't think that was in any previous season.
I don't remember it from the
I don't
others
remember
now.
it.
It's like her new job, the Uma Thurman's daughter. I can't
Maya
remember.
Hawke.
Can't remember the characters' names.
Robin.
Robin, thank you. She's Rockin' Robin, that's right.
Yeah.
So she works at the radio station this season. but it's an important. She has to have that job to move the plot. It's an important plot device in the season too.
Yeah. I've been enjoying it. Yeah, I think they've given all the characters a lot to do. The one redheaded chick, she just hasn't had much to do yet, but I'm sure she'll show back up here and do something. I don't know what.
Keep it spoiler light.
Spoiler light. I feel like the kids have all kind of grown into their acting ability. They're all doing really well.
Yeah. Except they had to recast one kid. I think it's the young girl who's the youngest sister of the one who is separated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep it vague.
Well, whatever.
But I think she has a much
tertiary character
well,
anyway.
I think she was a tertiary character that they moved into like a bigger role, so they had to recast for somebody either who was
could handle it.
available or could handle it. Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. She's good though. That actress. Is really good. Yeah.
And of course, I'm watching it, looking at Millie Bobby Brown and David Harbour, looking for signs that he was bullying her on set. Although now she's saying that that's not what happened. So I don't know. God damn it.
I mean, their dialogue, a lot of their scenes are contentious in this season. So you would just, if you just walked in
maybe
on
it was
that,
method acting.
Yeah, it could have been some kind of method acting.
Yeah. Excuse me, I had to have some water. I was getting a little parched. Yeah. Stranger Things season 5. I'm actually enjoying it. I was not that into watching it. I would have been happy waiting, but Freddy really wanted to watch it, so we popped it in. I'm glad we did.
I really was impressed with the last season. Like
it was better than the previous season.
It was much better, than the other seasons. It was better than this current season too, but I think this is going somewhere. So I'm going to trust them for now.
Although they're breaking it up, so you get like a handful of episodes, and then they're breaking it up and doing the other half later. Which again, fucking streaming seasons. I don't get it. I don't like it. It's stupid.
It's not changing. I don't think
it's not changing.
Did they drop all the episodes out? The current episodes at once?
Yeah, I believe so. So there's like 4 out.
It's like a half season, I think is what it's considered, right?
Right.
They've done it before. They did it in the last season, but we didn't experience that because we watched it after it had been out already.
Oh, yeah.
So we burned through that shit pretty fast.
Yeah, we did.
But I think it's nice that event television is kind of back and, water cooler stuff.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons I wanted to watch it while it was still
Yeah.
being talked about, because I feel like I've lost the thread.
I mean, there's so much out there that there's not like a collective social thing anymore where everybody's talking about, one thing. But I think certain TV shows do that, and I think Stranger Things is one of them.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I agree.
Woosah.
Hell, I might watch it just to be part of it too.
Just be part of the zeitgeist.
Did you watch the first season?
I watched the first season. That's it.
Yeah.
Maybe part of the second season.
I don't know if you could just jump into last season, which was 4. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you might be able to just jump into 4. It was really good. The other ones were okay. The first season's my least favorite of the whole thing.
No, I didn't like the second season.
I wasn't a huge fan of that either. Actually, the 4th season really is the one that sang true for me the most.
Yeah. All right. Stranger Things.
Well, I did the same thing for Game of Thrones. I watched the last season without watching the previous seasons,
Yeah.
just so I could be part of the zeitgeist.
Yeah. No shame in it.
Yeah.
Do it. I think you'd still enjoy yourself a little bit.
Probably like nice visuals at least, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They spent a lot of money on it. I think they had something like $400 million budget.
Cast is great.
I'm so
The kids
confused.
are great.
I'm so confused about Netflix's
Where'd they get their money from?
scheme.
I know.
Did you see the meme that's going around where it's, the old meme of the guy walking with his girlfriend looking over his shoulder at another woman? It's a guy walking with Pennywise looking over his shoulder at Vecna.
Oh yeah, because
they're
we have
very
our
similar.
We were talking about how we have our 2 Children in Peril shows going on at the same time with Welcome to Derry.
I would say the cast of Stranger Things is it's overall better acting than there is on Welcome to Derry across the board. Better performances if you're looking to compare.
Better effects.
Better effects, definitely.
But I like Welcome to Derry.
Yeah, Welcome to Derry is still a good time.
I don't know. At this point, it might be a hate watch for me.
Oh,
Stranger
really?
Things?
No,
Welcome to
Welcome to
Derry.
Derry.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Especially since they announced like a second season already.
Well, they already signed them to 3.
A 3?
They did that before they filmed.
Before
anything.
they filmed this one, I
Yeah.
thought it was like so the plan was to make a 3 season.
Yeah.
Okay.
Each one goes back 27 years prior.
Oh, so but this season is going to be just one.
This season's just 19. What is
62.
it? 62. And then next season is going to be in the 30s.
Okay,
or
no,
20s.
that makes sense because I
Yeah.
thought they were gonna. How are you gonna stick with these kids for
Oh no.
for 3 seasons or whatever?
I don't even know if these kids will survive to the end of the series. For all I know, they could kill everybody off. Maybe let 1 or 2 survive. Who knows? Because otherwise, you feel like they might have turned up in bigger ways later on.
Right.
It's like Rogue One syndrome.
All right, Andy, what you been watching?
I want to see the new Zootopia 2.
Oh yeah,
Really?
Really cute movie. Of course, like the first one was really cute, and
I
I
love
think
that movie.
this one definitely has. This series has like so much rewatchability because there's so much going on in the background, all these Easter eggs and background characters doing stuff. I think I love this world because it's so punny. There's so many puns in this movie,
Yeah.
even down to the names. I read that there's a character named Robert Furwin, and it's voiced by his son, so it's really cute.
Oh.
But it treads kind of the same ground about racism bad.
Yeah.
We all need to get along.
Well, I think we still need that message.
Yes.
So,
Not a
I
bad
mean, but
message.
it's a little bit different because it's about gentrification and rich people taking over and displacing people.
Like a family of squirrels.
Something like basically,
sort of thing.
Yeah, displacing them from life, like Elsa,
Elsa
did.
did.
Yeah.
But it's. I just wonder what more they can do with this world because I'm sure it made so much money that they're going to make many more of these movies.
Is it already on Disney Plus?
No,
It's not. Oh, okay. Thought somebody said it was.
but like I said, it treads different type. Same theme as the first one, but like different ways maybe.
Yeah.
But like it was hard for me not to curse this world a little bit because at one point they go to the swampland where all these animals live and they show people eating fish,
Barfish.
but the fish aren't like talking like
Are there
other
any
animals.
talking fish in it?
No, there's like aquatic animals that talk like walruses and dolphins and stuff like that.
It's just
So you would
mammals.
think.
So in this world, fish
Yeah, I
aren't like
guess.
the other animals. then.
But there is a snake, reptiles that talk. Those aren't mammals.
yeah, but they're reptiles. They're not fish either.
But
Maybe this is maybe he's
it was
anti-fish.
just
No, I
interesting.
think you're right to ask this question.
It was interesting
Yeah.
where the filmmakers drew the line
Yeah,
of what.
they're pescatarians.
Yes.
What's alive?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
at one point,
Sentient.
they eat bugs too. So I guess bugs and fish are the only things you can eat in this.
Do they eat
in the
beaver?
Zootopia.
Because beaver is considered in the Catholic
Oh, I
religion.
thought you meant, like, in the
I wasn't
second
being
Gross,
cheeky, but
okay.
yeah.
There is a beaver character voiced by Fortune Feimster, actually. So.
Oh, okay. So they don't eat beavers. Because you can during Lent, you supposedly I think you can eat beaver because it comes from the river or something. It's like considered a seafood or
I
something.
wonder what it tastes like.
Religiously,
People shouldn't eat beavers.
I don't know.
I think it tastes more like meat or like fish.
Andrew Zimmern ate it on
Probably like
Bizarre
meat.
Foods.
Imagine it's a very gamey meat.
Yeah.
I can't remember if he liked it or not, but they cooked it in a hole in the
Don't
ground.
eat beavers.
Don't eat
I
beavers.
think it tastes like
Leave 'em
a
alone.
mixture of like deer and fish.
Maybe beavers are awful cute.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a cute movie. I recommend it.
Yeah.
But
Did you laugh your ass off?
yeah, turn your brain off.
Well, true.
My brain is never on, Andy.
But it had one thing I really liked. It had a lot of references to other movies, and there's a couple horror movies they reference, which is really fun.
Oh yeah, you keep it a surprise.
Yeah, but it's very obvious what they're going for. But like I was like, oh, that's cute.
I'm excited to watch it. Are the sloths back?
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta have the sloths. They were such a big deal in the first one.
Right.
and Danny Trejo is voiced the character, which is really fun to see.
Danny Trejo. He's gotta be in his 80s, at least, right?
No.
70s probably.
I'll find out. You keep talking.
But yeah, it's a really cute movie. I recommend it.
All right. Zootopia 2. I don't remember the first one very well. I need to go back and rewatch it.
I'd watch it again if you want.
Yeah.
I really like that movie a lot.
It was very cute if I remember correctly. And then
Danny Trejo's 81.
Wow.
Oh, wow, good for him.
Isn't there a lot of inappropriate Zootopia stuff on the internet?
Well, the whole thing was, some of the things I read was like, are they going to hook up? And spoiler, they don't.
Okay.
They sexualize the hell out of that bunny character. I remember that.
Yeah.
It's probably weird adults thinking like, will they, won't they?
The furry contingent.
Yeah, thankfully, they don't go that area because like it's a fox and a bunny. They can't hook up.
In this world, they can though. They're going to have half fox, half bunnies in Zootopia 3.
I realized what I said was there's a lot of inappropriate Zootopia stuff on the internet. It could have just been inappropriate anything on the internet. Everything has inappropriateness on the internet.
Or you could just leave internet out of it because that's where we all live now.
That's true.
One more thing that kind of cars a little bit.
Yeah.
Judy Hopps works in the police department with all these other like big animals like rhinoceroses and zebras and wolves. But I'm just wondering when you have this place of employment that employs all these different animals, what is the pay scale like?
Unfair.
Yeah, because if you're
Has to be unfair.
a wolf, you're going to eat more and need more
Yeah.
than a tiny little rabbit.
Because we see Judy's apartment, and she literally lives in a one-room apartment with like no bathroom or anything or like kitchen. All she has is the microwave. And if that's all she can afford on a cop salary at the Zootopia Police Department, and she's being paid the same as like a walrus or an elephant or a rhino, then what kind of apartments are they living in?
So they
Excellent
don't address where
question.
she goes to the bathroom?
I think it's like one of those like down the hall type things.
She doesn't put her butt out the window and shoot a bunch of pellets out?
And also, like, there's a little mole character that like works in the technology department of the police station. What is he getting paid compared to what the like a rhinoceros cop is being paid?
He's not getting paid. He's like Milton from The Office. He's a glitch in the system.
And it's so much easier for like the little animals to become rich in this world than the big animals.
Right.
It's like I'm just wondering what the how far money goes in this world.
Did you watch Downsizing?
No. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's the whole theme of the movie is if you're smaller, you need less resources, so you get to be rich as long as you're willing to be shrunk.
But there's still a class system in that small world too.
It's a pretty good movie. Yeah.
It's really
Have you ever
cute.
seen it, Amy? Yeah. It's a neat idea. It's some real science fiction shit. The real deal. Thoughtfully written, like Zootopia 2.
All right. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate it. Well, it's that time. At the end of every show, we always say hi to our Beelzebubs. Patreon.com/NOTLP if you're interested.
/gift if you want to give it away. Give it away.
/gift. And the dog just fell.
She
Matt,
slipped a little. 'cause she
Branan,
farted
and
so hard.
Emily. Dr. Brian. Old Dirty Bill Sturd. Bill Fahrner. Blayne Yogurt. Jordache Jeans. Monica. Ernest. Dave. Paul. And Shayna Bobena.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Frankenstein was wondering if he should go to bed when his old buddy Leatherface put on Dawn of the Dead. And Igor made the nachos in a severed human head, and they enjoy the movie with their friends. David Kessler walks the streets of London